Namaste, Jai Bharat. It will take quite some more time for the US to cease to be a bully. Why should I hesitate to say that US continues to be a bully? Wherever it is possible, they bully. And previously, they were not that blind, blunt in expressing their talks, but they were underlying this. They do bully. They put their secret people behind elections in different places. Bharat, I'm talking about my nation, and send their people to create disturbances, which once it disadvantages them, etc., etc., etc. Now, Operation Sindoor, America says we stopped it. They didn't stop it. We have to repeatedly tell the world they haven't stopped it. Now, of course, I think they stopped saying that. Then suddenly Israel-Iran war, they declared, yes, ceasefire. Then so many other things, not only this. Then the bunker buster bombing story was glorified and discussed and talked about in the world. Yes, we have destroyed the nuclear abilities of Iran. They said that. And then their own intelligence said that their bunker buster bomb did not bust the bunker to the extent of destruction of their nuclear facilities. Now, Iran basically Persians. I don't support the Islamic regime of Iran at all, but I do support the Persians in their original thoughts, not with the borrowed culture. So they have bunker buster did not go into the requisite depth to destroy their underground facilities sufficiently. Before that, they had 60% enriched uranium, which could make dirty bombs. That they have shifted to some unknown place. They were not there, so that's why there was no radiation there. And now they are intact. Maybe in another 3 to 6 months, Iran can make nuclear bomb if they want. And they were speaking that we are going to make nuclear bomb. So what purpose have they played all this game? They thought they have destroyed, and then of course they wanted to be good people through bullying. And these stories are continuing. This bullying story is continuing. But nothing is permanent. It cannot go on for long. And look at what they have done to Bharat. They sent a spy aircraft, that to their so-called very popularized F-35B, A, B, C, whatever they may have, which is supposed to be invisible. Then they sent it and got conked down in Bharat, landed in Thiruvananthapuram in the southern part of Bharat. It's still there. 18 days and 19 days it is still there. And what Bharat has done is Bharat's technique. They have made all their electronic not to function somehow. That's the okay. They should have stopped at that. This, of course, was not used by US Air Force. It is used by the British Navy in the aircraft carrier, and made British to do this to be on safe side, and they went to that. And of course, after some time, Britain has to agree, the pilot has to agree that we were actually doing espionage. Then afterwards, another aircraft is sent to the eastern part of Bharat. They say Andhra cross, but the Andaman is definitely covered. That area. That also Bharat has identified. Detected, whatever is our technology, I do not know. They detected, challenged, and that man knew before coming. He was probably told that there is a possibility that Bharat will find you out. And then he understood that he didn't enter our air defense identification zone, and he fled back. He went away, and it saved his aircraft. We did not. Until he enters our air defense identification zone, that's our aerial zone, we would not do that kind of apply, we would not send that kind of weapon which will destroy their communication system and direction finding everything. The aircraft will be just zero. It can't function of its own. It can't depend on its electronic thing anymore. That we would not have done. We would not do until it come and said so. That person knew and he had go back. Now, why are you doing all this bullying? They can. It's not the aerial mapping alone. It's I think they wanted to show that we are the best, but in turn, they have destroyed their own image because it was the most celebrated through propaganda. It is the most celebrated fighter aircraft ever built in the world. Most celebrated in propaganda, most discussed, that is ever built in the history of fighter aircraft. Aircraft is a plural. Fighter aircraft that is invisible, invincible, not destroyable, and very expensive fighter aircraft. They wanted to sell it. The fundamental point is to sell it. So they were even telling Bharat that we would like to sell you. I don't know what our government decided. That's up to the wisdom of our government. They'll know what to do. Such discussed aircraft, they're destroying. They self-destroy the image. Now the whole world knows. This is invisibility is a story. Bharat has identified. Nobody knows about the technology which Bharat has. Nobody should know also. Nobody knows it. And whether it is a weakness with the technology or it is a extreme ability of our air defense system, we do not know. But nonetheless, at couple of times, 2 times at least, their invisible, unidentifiable fighter has been captured and identified correctly. One is still in Bharat, 19th day I suppose. Other one came, tested again and went back knowing fully well that others he'll be grounded. It was second one. So their market is shaken very badly. The market must be shaken very badly. And also bought this such expensive bride from a very rich family. This is something like someone getting married to a very rich family with an expensive bride. You think that and bride becomes a burden on you. Unnecessary, you spent for nothing. And that is a situation where the world is now. So they themselves have destroyed the market. So in the process, the bullying nature of America is still very active. And if somebody, sensible people from the US, stops this kind of bullying to the wrong people, then you can take Pakistan for a ride because he paid them. And they only want money. They will do anything. You pay them. But those self-respecting nations are there in the world. You don't do that to them. That's only nobility. I have to only speak one word, nobility. And understanding nobility is the listener's ability. We shall meet again. Namaste. Jai Bharat, Jai Siya Ram.